Alright, yo, what's up guys, it's me, Spiderman1 here, and yeah, as you can tell, I ended up moving. Alrighty, let's get to moving. If you're wondering what my room now looks like, here you go, here's a tour. After everything's been moved, here's a tour of what the frick my room looks like, which I know I haven't shown much footage. Probably doing a voiceover or some shit, but since currently I'm here by myself, I might as well just show off some footage of what this place now looks like. So here's my room. Here you go. Echo. There's not much of an echo in here, but anyways. Yeah, this is my room. Just still a few boxes. This cabinet and this cabinet. Still full of some stuff. This is here. Obviously paintings, lights are still here. But yeah, that's mostly it. Just gonna pack up this stuff now and then head from there. So yo, what's up guys, it's me Spiderman1 here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Now as you can tell by the title of today's video, I did end up moving, and I'm pretty sure you didn't see much footage of me moving, except for like a little tiny bit, maybe like 4 or 5 minutes worth of footage, because that's all that I ended up recording, because that's all that I could have ended up recording, and it kind of sucks. To be honest with you, I kind of wanted to record more, but there were tons of people helping us move from here, or from the other place to here, and I kind of just couldn't record footage of us moving those items. Plus, there wasn't much point in me even recording any of that footage, but I got what I did, and so yeah. Some people might be wondering, why did I end up moving? Which the camera's a little bit sideways, but that's okay. I'm not going to complain. Hopefully people aren't going to complain. Like, this is me sitting up straight, and it's kind of like leaning down this way. So anyways, whatever. So first things first, the reason why I moved. And it's mostly because my parents just wanted a bigger space to live in. Because while the original place that we were living was actually pretty decent, it just wasn't that big. And since we needed more space, Mom thought it was better that we moved over to this place. Plus, I just wanted to move places so that my mom could rent where we were living originally, because she originally had this place as renting, but she wanted us to move here, and now she's renting the place where we used to live. So as far as footage of last videos that I have recorded, most of the videos that are coming out currently on the channel were recorded at the other place. All of the Spider-Man remastered videos and Miles Morales videos that are going to be coming out to the channel, those were all recorded at the other place. The last video that I actually ended up recording, if I check my laptop, was a game that's not even on the channel. It's of the series on Hogwarts Legacy, which I ended up playing that game. No, I did not finish it yet. I'm on part 5.5, or recording part 5 of the series, and I'm not done it yet, so that's going to be a pretty long series on the channel, but I'm going to upload that whenever I start playing the game more often, which will probably end up happening sooner than later, because might as well just record and play that game again. And that video was recorded on June 16th of 2024. And we moved to this place either July 1st or July 2nd of 2024. Current date is August 30th of 2024. So yeah, it's been a decent little bit of time since we moved. And so that's mostly when. I thought that the video might have been the priceless DLC weapons, which I'm probably uploading very, very soon, or just uploaded, comparatively speaking, to this video. And if that's the case, then I thought that that was the last video, but that was recorded in like May. So obviously it was not the last video. So as far as updates to the channel, does this mean that anything's going to change on the channel? No, not really, because the only major updates is that I might end up streaming a little bit more, and I also might end up recording videos and uploading a little bit more on the channel, to be completely honest with you. That's basically what I think is going to happen, but I'll have to see. Also, again, if I'm staring down this way, then I'm looking at a loose script, which I'll show right now, but that's mostly why I'm looking down randomly. But yeah, so mostly since moving to this place, which that was very loud. Mostly since moving to this place, what has happened? I tried to change a few things. Some of those things are kind of happening, like recording more and kind of just uploading more videos, kind of editing more, and just doing stuff more based off of the channel. But I've been also trying to make just basically improvement videos on the channel, just basically like improvements on my life and just things in general, like trying to go to sleep earlier and wake up earlier. And just eventually I'll end up going off to the gym once I figure out my sleep, or once I figure out how to actually go to sleep earlier and wake up earlier. Plus, I also need to create up a schedule, so then I can kind of follow that and just start following that instead of following what I was originally doing, which is just going to sleep whenever and waking up whenever. You shouldn't really live like that, so that's why I decided to change up things around here, and therefore that's what's been mostly happening. And one of the things that I can mention right now is a video that might be coming out in the future. It really all depends. I'm still trying to get used to this item, which it's an alarm clock. If I can, I'll show some footage right now, but basically instead of using my phone right here, which a decent amount of notifications, but instead of using my phone, I've been trying to use an alarm clock, so then I use my phone less in the mornings, and currently it's actually been working out and helping. But sometimes whenever I do end up falling back asleep after I turn off my alarm, I wake up randomly and then just go instantly onto my phone and whatever ends up happening. But that will be a video coming out in the future of me just using an alarm clock instead. I'm kind of just waiting to see if I can actually get used to the thing or not. And I'll make an update on that. Plus, I might just swap around my stuff and see if placing the alarm clock at a different spot might help. So I'll make updates based off of that. And I'm going to make that into a series of just changing up my life around, which this is probably a part of that series. So welcome to that series. But anyways, and I'm also going to make up a video on me switching up my sleeping schedule, me going to the gym more, me trying to eat healthier, just basically stuff that you should be doing on a normal daily basis, and just doing that as footage or making those into videos so then they can potentially help out people. But yeah, and then on to the next thing. So I don't know if I ever told anybody about this, but the blue and white lights, which I'm going to insert footage of these blue and white lights that I had during horror game recordings, is basically these. I had these blue and white lights in the background of every single one of my recordings for horror games. Since then, which I will show you later on, I bought like half the lights turned off or just stopped working, while another half did end up working. So I got rid of, or I still have them, but I stopped using those and started using white lights. And at first, that's what I had here, which I'll insert a picture now. And that's what my room looked like with the white lights on instead of using those blue lights. And then eventually, off of Amazon, my mom bought these cyan or turquoise lights, which they looked more green to me than cyan or turquoise. That could have just been the color, and I could just be crazy right now, but that's basically just what we ended up getting, and I was using those for a little bit. And to be honest with you, I was happy with those until I could get some more blue and white lights when Christmas time rolled around. But one day my mom ended up buying these blue and white Christmas lights off of Amazon. And if this footage looks a little bit different, then that's okay, but these are what those blue and white lights look like. So yeah, these are what those blue lights look like. Sorry if I'm a little bit more quiet. People upstairs, so yeah. But yeah, these are what those blue lights look like. Obviously, I do not have my key light on or anything like that, but this is basically what you'll be seeing during those horror game playthroughs, which it doesn't look as bright as it does on the screen, and they're not as bright currently either, but I think that they look good, and I hope that people don't mind them, because I personally like them. They're a little bit more blue than white, but for the most part, you can kind of tell what's what. So it's pretty good. So yeah, that's really it. So yeah, I guess let's return to the other stuff. So yeah, so don't be worried about blue and white lights not being in the background of my videos if anybody cared. But those have now returned, and I honestly think that they look pretty good. And I do like them. The only thing that I will say about them is that they make my room look a little bit more blue than they make them look white, or like kind of like a mixture, which is okay, but I don't mind them. I actually like that my room is now blue again. So far, onto other things. So far, I've liked moving, and I've honestly liked living here, and I think it will be for the better. I do eventually plan on getting my own place eventually and not living with my parents anymore, but for now, we will have to see when that day comes, and when it does end up coming, you can be sure that I'm going to be uploading a moving vlog, and hopefully that footage is going to be way better than the footage that I showed you. Plus, I'm not going to have to make this video explaining why I moved, and I'll just be able to talk about it in that video. But yeah, so originally what I was going to do now is react to footage of my room, So what I was going to do right now was react to my room tour footage and kind of like pause the video to point things out. But I decided, you know what, instead of doing that, I'm just going to do it right now. So I'm going to move this camera, and after I'm done, I will place it back. If the footage ends up looking a little bit different, then that's the reasoning of why. But yeah, I'm going to do that right now. So here we go. This is my room right here. This is where I was just sitting like 2 seconds ago. Also, if it is a little bit messy, I apologize. I was going to clean it earlier today, but I've been sitting here recording a few videos, so that's why my room's a little bit messy. Plus, I went out and bought some things, so there's a reasoning for that. But anyways, so right as you walk in, there's obviously my old computer here, which my new one's, yeah, kind of on the floor. I know that most people like having them up here, but that's where my laptop goes whenever I'm recording footage. And just to make sure that I am still recording this footage, which this is the thing, I'll probably switch back over to my mic, but yeah, this is what I was following. This is recording like the voiceover part. My laundry's right here, which I just did this today, which, if I do remember, I'll insert a link to the vlog that I'm going to be posting, or that I have posted. Probably going to be posting that vlog after I posted this, so if I remember to, I'll put a link to it here, and if not, then maybe something will be down in the description, but we'll have to see. Back to the room tour. My laundry's right here. Normally it would be inside of here, just sitting where this pillow is, and then this pillow would just be over here, which pillowcase is still a part of my laundry down there, which I need to fold and whatnot, but basically that's where my laundry bin would be. But as you walk in, just my desk. It's basically set up the exact same way as my desk was at the other place. Mountain Dew bottle has to go into the blue box, and I also put my speakers up here instead. And I've kind of enjoyed that more. You have a recorder, my controller, keyboard, mic, and my laptop here. Obviously, computer's down on the ground, sadly. My chair's right here. There's a subwoofer for the speakers. And you move over to here, and this is basically the same as it was at the other place, except for these two bottom ones are a little bit different. Most of my books and stuff are just along these 2 or 3 aisles right here. basic stuff up here. Just Lego stuff, Lego Spider-Man, Funko Pops, car that I built in grade 9, snowman that I got gifted in like 2007, some speaker stuff, Across the Spider-Verse stuff that they were handing out to people. And then you have my chest of drawers for clothes and stuff. These socks I just bought today, so if you did watch that vlog, then that's where that was. This is the thing that I ended up, or the alarm clock that I ended up buying. It is a pretty nice one. And plus, you just have random stuff over here. Basically, this is all the same. I just need to organize this and kind of change things around a little bit, but that's mostly all the same. I did buy this book today, Hidden Pictures. I was going to read that later on, which I was originally reading Stephen King, Dr. Sleep, but I kind of want to start reading that book instead because it just seemed interesting, and that's why I bought it earlier today. But obviously you have my bed with like the two stands over, or the two side tables. My phone charger plug is plugged in right there, which, sorry, give me one sec. Okay. Yeah, blanket. This light is supposed to go over there, but since I'm recording footage, I put it onto my bed for now. Shoes normally would be over here. Work bag. This was underneath my desk at the other place. Kind of just found space for it here. So this is mostly just tech items up here, plus school books and stuff. And then also I added this light here, so then when I am reading, then I can have that light on instead of worrying about turning these lights on, or just having my nice blue and white lights ignite the pages, which outside. And then this is the closet. So over here is kind of just stuff that I do not normally wear, plus like sweaters and stuff. And on this side of the closet, you have all the boxes for most of the stuff that I've bought over the years. Down here is mostly just TV shows and movies. And yes, one thing is gone because my mom was watching that show last time. And you also have games and stuff, which these two are my most prized possessions right now. Web of Shadows and Spider-Man 3. You have random toys and stuff down here, plus you have shoes. And then you have even bigger boxes, which that holds all like my computer component boxes. You have the key light, the keyboard, and you also have the Xbox Series X box right there. And then on this side, these hangers would usually be used, but again, my shirts are inside of the laundry. Wow, my voice keeps on cracking. Jeez. But anyways, so usually that stuff would be over there or hung up here, but since it's inside of there, it's not. But yeah, on this side, you just have my shirts plus stuff back here that I don't normally wear. And then up here, you will see a bit of money. Don't worry about that. That just came from work. But you have my old keyboard. You have the Xbox One, Xbox 360. And then inside of this blue and black bag is a PS4. You have just random stuff here. That is an actual like Sega Genesis inside of there, plus 2 pillows and some other random stuff. Down here, you kind of just have like the tech items and stuff that used to be in like the bottom 2 down there, but they've now been moved into here. Plus you have some boots. Then you have this one, which is mostly just full of Lego bricks. And then down here is mostly just shoes and blankets and stuff. Plus you have some stuff back here. School bag, posters, which I could hang up if I seriously wanted to, but I don't know. We'll see whenever I end up doing that. And yeah, usually I end up having this pushed all the way back here. And then that bin right over there would be right here, but since my laundry's in it, I'm kind of just keeping it over there just until I end up doing my laundry. But for the most part, that's my room. And that's a tour of my room. It is pretty big in here, and it's pretty spacious. And honestly, I kind of like being inside of this room. It's really nice. Anyways, I'm going to sit my butt back down over here, and we will basically just end this video now. But yeah, mostly got this camera actually pretty spot on from where I had it last. It keeps on wanting to move over, but that's mostly just because most of the weight is to the one side versus the other. So, or that, but anyways. And now it's wanting to fall forward, which I need to kind of tilt it over this way instead of having it the other way. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Hold on. Once I figure this out. And so yeah, now we're back. Pretty accurate to where I had it last, except for now it's a little bit more stable because I changed it up a little bit. But anyways, so yeah, that was my room. Overall, I do enjoy this room. It is very nice inside of here. And I'm sorry about the mess. I was going to clean it up earlier, but I ended up just recording a ton of videos today, so that's the reasoning for there being a little bit of a mess or whatever. But yeah, I will be cleaning up my room probably after I finish recording this and or after I finish recording one other thing, because kind of just want to record that other thing just to see if it'll work. But yeah, I don't really think there's much else to add to this video, so I guess I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, definitely do not forget to leave a like. Definitely comment down below on what else you'd want to see from the channel. And definitely do not forget to subscribe for more to come out into the future. Because, as you already know, more content will be coming out in the future as always. But yeah. And also don't forget to turn on the notification bell so then you know whenever those uploads do end up happening. Which, I feel like it was kind of right here, but anyways, whatever. Doesn't really matter. But yeah guys, I guess it's been me, Spidervan1. And peace out.